Hello, everybody. Welcome back Inside Pitch for Inside Sports Games. We are on the 5th of July, 1980. We have the San Francisco Giants visiting the Los Angeles Dodgers today. Giants coming at 31 and 47. They're having a rough season. And the Dodgers coming at 39 and 39. They are struggling to stay above the 500 mark. For the uh, Giants, we have Billy North, center field, batting first. Max Venable, left field, batting second. Jack Clark, right field, batting third. Darrell Evans, third base, batting fourth. Milt May, catching, batting fifth. Rennie Stennett, second base, batting sixth. Rich Murray, first base, batting seventh. Johnny LeMaster, shortstop, batting eighth. And Ed Whitson, pitching and batting ninth. They'll be facing Bob Welch, who's pitched 102.2 innings. He has a 9-4 record with a 3.77 ERA. And they will be up against the Dodgers. Dodgers lineup is Davey Lopes, second base, batting first. Rudy Law, center field, batting second. Reggie Smith, right field, batting third. Steve Garvey, first base, batting fourth. Dusty Baker, left field, batting fifth. Ron Say, third base, batting sixth. Darrell Thomas, shortstop, batting seventh. Usually the utility guy. He can play all over. Mike Scioscia, um, catching, batting eighth. And Bob Welch pitching and batting ninth. They'll be facing Ed Whitson, pitched 124 innings, comes in with a 5-12 record and a 3.99 ERA. He's struggling definitely. All right, let's get my everything together here so I don't have a hard time later getting all my windows out of order here. All right, and we will go to the game. Start off, Bob Welch in real life was 14 and 9 with a 3.29 ERA. He'll be facing Billy North. Billy North comes in batting 217. He was 251 in real life. I think most of the Giants are struggling. They just can't seem to get the breaks in my replay. The pitch to Bill North. Start off the game. 44 is an ET question mark. 32. G5. ET on a G5. He is a 5 arrow. We have a 19. So it's just going to be a ground out to the third baseman. 5-3. Brings up Max Venable batting 258. He's 268 in real life. Pitch to him, 45. Possible strikeout. We have a 16. That's way too high, even with the +1. So we roll into batter's card 61. Star line 4 is an out 4-3 on the G4. Two down. Nothing out of the infield. Jack Clark coming up, batting 258. He batted 284 in real life. 14 is the pitch to him. I go to the ballpark. 35 is the roll there. Starline 1 is an out of 7. Draws it deep, but not deep enough. And the Giants go down 1-2-3, which is a tendency with them in my replay. Davey Lopes, dangerous Davey Lopes coming up. He's batting 244. Real life, he's 251. 42 is the pitch to him. We go to the ballpark on him also. 25 is an S4. See, they're getting the breaks, and the Giants can't. All right, Davey Lopes on first for Rudy Lull. Rudy Lull's batting 298, 260 in real life. A little overachieving there. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Rudy Lull, 63, possible walk. That's a right-hand pitcher. He is a 6. We have an 8. Go to the batter's card, 65, G4. Out 4, possible double play. He's a 0 double play. And that's going to be a 0, so we can't even do it. We'll roll the dice to see if he gets a fielder's choice. 4, it's equal to, so he does not get the batter. It's going to go straight to the first base, out 4-3. Lopes takes second. Reggie Smith comes up, batting 310. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch to Reggie Smith, 64. Blank space, batter's card, 41. Against the righty is a G4, out 4-3. That's going to advance the base runner with 2 out. We're going to have a runner on third. That'll bring up Steve Garvey, batting 260. He batted 304 in real life. 43, possible strikeout. We have a 10. That's too high. Batter's card, 66, P6. And he managed to avoid any trouble there in the first. They leave a guy stranded on third base. Brings up Darrell Evans, bat 293. Real life is 264. One of the few Giants that is overachieving. 56 is the pitch. Wild, we repitch. 33 is going to be a blank space because he bats left. 22 is an F8. Drives it deep, but not deep enough. Evans goes out on a fly ball to center field. Brings up Milton May, 240. He is 260 in real life. 14, batter's card, or not batter's card, we go to the ballpark. 61 is blank space. We go to the rare play. We're going to roll bases empty. We got a 3 and a 4. Inside pitch possibly hits batter in the elbow, result like a HBP, and if the batter is hit, check for injury to hitter, otherwise just a ball repitch. He's a 0, he's a 2, we have an 8, we will repitch. 55 is the pitch to May. We get an EG question mark, go to the batter's card. 56 is an S3, and I'm pretty sure that we got to check against the base runners on this. EG S3. Yep, we check against the base runner for an infield single. He is a 1. I think he's going to be out. Yep, out. And actually, because that was a strange play, I'm going to call that an out 3-1. Baker, he had to range out there a little bit to get that, so he throws it to the pitcher. And I bring up Ronnie Stennett batting 241, 244 in real life, right around where he should be. 44 is the pitch to him. ET question mark. Batter's card is an F7. And there will be no throw on the play, so we don't need to check for the error. We're just going to go ahead and have the third out for the inning. So far, a well-pitched game going into the bottom of the second. Dusty Baker comes up at 273. Baker is 294 in real life. 53 is the pitch to him. Blank space. Batter's card 33. Star line 3 is out G3. 3 unassisted. I'll bring out Ron Say. Pitch to Ron Say. 61. I don't know why I'm rolling strategy there. I'm a lost cause sometimes. That's a possible strikeout, but the 15's too high. We go to the batter's card 23. The star line 5 out F7. 2 down. Giants are holding their own so far. Darryl Thomas coming up at 241. He's 266 in real life. 24 is the pitch to him. Blank space batter's card. We go 26 against the right-hand pitcher. It's going to be a single. Darryl Thomas is on with 2 out. Strategy roll says he's also going to try and steal a base. He is a 9. Plus 0 is still a 9. Plus 0 is still a 9. We roll age 17. He is caught stealing. I do use and I do recommend using the auto steal in this because otherwise you are tempted to not even try to run the guys that get caught stealing like that, and that would skew off your base stealing stats big time. So I recommend being quote unquote forced into doing it, so you have to do it whether you like it or not. As in real life, you would not know that you're going to have a 9 out of 20 chance of running. You always feel positive that you can do it. Rich Murray. Rich Murray comes in batting 156 and 96 at bats. Another one struggling. See, he is 216 in real life. 22 is the pitch to him. Range play. 45 G4. 4 is a 3. We roll a 1. It's going to be an out 4-3, and they still cannot catch the breaks on the 50-50 chances. Johnny LeMaster. Johnny LeMaster comes in bat 184. He's 215 in real life. You can see most of the Giants are underachieving. It's just a struggle for them. And I'm July 5th already, so I'm close to halfway through the season on this. Unless they have a real good second half, they're going to be way down from where they're supposed to be. But that's also why we play the replays to see how they turn out in our world, not in real life. The pitch to LeMaster is a possible walk against a righty. He is a 5. We roll a 16, go to the batter's card. 34 is a star line 1 out F7. Eddie Whitson, next one up. Pitch to Whitson. 33. Right hand batter is Starline. And we have a 5, F8. 1, 2, 3. So far, and we're not going to say it, here we are. Bob Welch has a perfect game going. Mike Sosa, he comes in batting. I keep forgetting to do that. 233. He's 254 in real life. Pitch to him 46. Range play at the ballpark. 13. P2. He's a 4. We roll a 1. It's going to be an out P2. Pops it up to the catcher. Catcher manages to snag it. And Bob Welch steps up. He's batting 229 on the season. 243 in real life. Pretty good hitting pitcher. 24 is the pitch to him. Blank space. Batter's card 25. Talk about getting the breaks. S5. That'll bring up David Lopes. No strategy. Pitch to Lopes. 16. S1, but he's not tired. We'll go to the batter's card 64. Out 5-3. We're looking for a double play possibility. That's a 2. 0. 2, 5, 4, 3 would be another 0 there. So we're still at 2. We add 1 for double play depth. That is a 3. We get a 4. 4 is higher than Welch, so it's going to be a fielder's choice 5-4. All right, Rudy Law. Pitch to Law. No strategy for Lopes. Pitch to Law 53. Blank space. 62. L4. 2 out. We don't have to check for double play, and they are out of the inning. Well pitched game so far. I love well pitched games. It's that's my idea of great baseball. Billy North. I cringe on walks and I cringe on home runs. Uh, Bob Welch to Billy North. Billy North grounded out his last time up. 16. Possible strikeout plus, but he's batting left, so that's a blank space. Batter's card 51, L1. And he lines it right back to Welch, and that is 1 down in the top of the 4th. Max Venable comes up. He grounded out his last time up. Pitch to Venable, 14. Not batters, card ballpark, 23. G3. He's out 3 unassisted. 2 down. Jack Clark. Jack Clark comes up. He flew out to the left his last time up. 51's the pitch to him. Possible strikeout. We have a 5. It's a right-handed batter. That's an 8 plus 1 is a 9. We have a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for Welch, and he is perfect through 4. Shut up, Greg. Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith comes up. Reggie Smith grounded out last time up. Pitch to him, 46. Range play at. We go to the ballpark, 33. G4. Second baseman is a 2. Rennie Stennett. 6 is going to be a single. And leadoff base runner. Up Garvey. Garvey popped up last time. Strategy roll says Reggie Smith is going to try to steal at the 9. He also will modify to a 9 because there's 0 on the catcher, 0 on the pitcher. So a 9 or less, he'll steal the base. He rolls an 11. Another caught stealing. The base runners are definitely helping the pitchers today. And again, that's why I do the auto steal in this, because it's our strategy roll. It just makes you make the decisions you probably normally wouldn't do. And I want to have as close to a real chance of. I don't I don't play a replay to duplicate the replay, but I do like the stats to be based on realism. And like I said, their guys going to be skewed off. But if I look at the overall league stats, that's where I find out the real weight of a game. And I keep posting these up on the my replay stats site, so graciously offered by Chris Scott 10 years, 12 years ago, 14 years ago. Good Lord Almighty. Um, you can see for yourself if you match those stats up against the league stats. up against the real life stats that this game's right on the money. And yes, you can look at individual stats and say, damn, he's way high or he's way low. But the overall league stats is where the weight of the game comes in because situations change, dice rolls change. But the overall stats of a good game should be right on the money. This one always is. Steve Garvey, why this continues to be my favorite baseball game. I started out on Sherco, dabbled a little bit of Stratomatic, but Stratomatic always drives me nuts because I like playing replays, and they don't have every player. So I've dabbled with replay. I've dabbled with payoff pitch. I'm dabbling with. I still like payoff pitch. Payoff pitch is good too. I am dabbling with Fall Classic. I'm still weighing in on that one. I sometimes think the walks may be a little high on that one, but I've got to actually give it some more time to see how that plays out. I also love dugout steps, but my brain just can't handle it anymore. Dugout steps, for those of you who never played it, probably has everything, including the kitchen sink, in baseball. Jeremy really did a good job putting that together, but with that detail comes the cost of remembering things. And at least the last year or so, my brain has been soggy. It's the best way to put it, because of all the personal shit going on, health and whatnot. So um, I go back to not just simple but streamlined games that I have on Excel. And on one day, I may just knuckle down and do something similar to this for dugout steps so I can play that again. Because I really like dugout steps with the pitch warm ups and the chance to steal a home run away at the wall and a chance for a fly ball to skip over. I mean, get over the wall. The weather, the wind affects everything. It's there. So I mean, I just love that game to death. I just don't have the brain for it anymore. So anyway, I ramble, dude. Did I mention that? Steve Garvey. Yes, I've played other baseball games. Baseball. Back to basics. Um, Todd Burrows was messing with something for a while. Cardboard baseball. I've tried deep drive. I've tried dice days baseball, digging deep baseball. I don't remember what DK Sports is. Dugout steps, as I mentioned earlier. Extra innings, fall classic. HBW. I don't know what HBW is. That's how you shows you how little I've played it. Doesn't mean anything against the game. Hardball Wars. Probably more of a quick play, and I'm not really big on quick plays. I like full replays. If I go to quick plays, I'm going to use Inside Sports Quick Play, and that was a good one too. Home Run Derby, I have. Yeah, it didn't really click for me. I guess I'm not really big on that MP3, MP, and G payoff pitch, replay, retro sheet. I use retro sheet to set up my seasons. I go in there and I have an Excel spreadsheet to dig all the stats out, so I have a pretty accurate accounting of what innings relievers came in and the face when pinch hitters came in, whether they faced righties or lefties, and how many times. And so I got a pretty accurate accounting. That's why I use my pitching helper there when you see me rolling for relievers and stuff. Scoreboard baseball, Sherco was my original. Still love it. It's back out by it's on the ASG sites. Um, Good Lord, I can't even remember the guy's name now, and that's horrible. He's back in there. He had I forget who the guy is that came in and helped him out, and it just breathed a whole new life back into Sherco. They've got the old version in there. They've got a new version in there. Great game. You use the actual ballpark so you can see it. It takes a little time, but I think it's interesting in its own way too because it has the wind and everything in there, and of course ball placement, so you can place your players wherever you want on the ball field, and it's interesting. Strat, as I mentioned earlier, played that, and I'm rambling again. So there you go. I got away from my ball game. Steve Garvey comes up. He has popped up his last time up. Pitch to him, 44. Back to business, Greg. Blank space. Batter's card, 34. And that's a question mark 7. We have a 10 against the righty. Is going to put that firmly in the doubles. And Garvey gets a double. The only one getting hits are the Dodgers. But they can't put anybody across. And had he not tried to steal a base, they might have had a run. Dusty Baker comes up. He grounded out the first his last time up. Strategy roll says nothing. We pitch to Baker. It's a possible strikeout. We have an 11. That's too high. Batter's card 25. Single to 8. That could be trouble. And then playing around, I lost my location for my rules and charts. Okay, the field. Single to 8. Second to home is going to be a +2. +4. That's going to make him a 6. We don't even have to roll for that. He scores. Garvey puts the first run across. And the Giants continue to struggle as they fall behind 1-0 with 6 hits here in the fourth. And again, it sneaks right up on you. Good pitching outing turns into a bad one just like that. All it takes is 3 hits in a row, one bad inning, and your stats go to shit. Ronse flew out the left field last time up. Strategy roll. There's a bunt. I'm going to beg to differ on that one. We're on a roll. We've got 3 straight hits, only 1 out. 3 straight hits? Yeah, 3 straight hits and a caught stealing with only one, with the only out being the caught stealing. We're going to hit. 43 is the pitch to him. Possible strikeout. 14. That's too high. 44. Star line 6. Out F8. That's not going to advance the runner. That was my decision. I probably ought to do the bunch too. Just force myself to do the bunch when they come up. Darryl Thomas. No strategy. 42. Go to the ballpark. 62. Star line 3. Out G3. 3 unassisted ends the inning. But Dodgers pick up a run, and it is now 1-0. All right. Visiting Giants trying to crack in through the ice on Welch here. Darrell Evans, he flew out his last time up. Pitch to him, 55 is AEG. Batter's card 56, star line 6 is an F9. There will be no check for an error on that, I believe. An EG on an F9 is a no check. I know you check on the singles because you got to see if he picks it up cleanly or not. That's going to be an out F9. Struggling. Milt May, 36. Possible strikeout. We have a 4th. That will be a strikeout. That's 80 strikeouts on the season for Welch so far to 22 walks. Rennie Stennett. Comes up. He has flown out his last time up. Pitch to him. 21 goes to the ballpark. Ballpark rolls 14. Blank space is another rare play. We have a 3 and a 1. Rare play. Base is empty. Grounded to third base. He throws in the dirt, making first base scoop the ball. Resolve play using a range play check for the first baseman. He is a 3. Garvey. Garvey cannot get it, and the Giants get their first break. That's going to be an E5 one base. So his first base runner doesn't screw up his perfect game, but it doesn't screw up his no hitter, does screw up his perfect game. Rich Murray comes up. He grounded out his last time up. Pitch to him is strategy rule is nothing. Pitch to him is a 25. Walk plus, but he's a righty, so it's a blank space. 62 is a question mark 7. We have an 8 against the righty, and there goes his complete game, his perfect game and no hitter in the span of 2 batters. As Murray gets a double to 8 on the field chart. We got a first to home into +1. 2 outs goes up to +2. +1 for the arm is a +3. That goes up to 7. We don't even have to roll it. Rennie Stennett comes in and ties the game up. That is a double and a score. An unearned run, but a run nonetheless. It is now a tie game. Top of the 5th. Johnny LeMaster up, 2 out. He is flown out last time up. Pitch to him, 16 is a possible strikeout plus. It's going to be a strikeout. He is at 8. +1 is a 9. +10 is a 19. And we rolled a 4. That's a strikeout. The Giants can't do any more damage than that, but at least they got one hit and one run on the board. Mike Sosa comes up. He popped up his last time up. Pitch to him, 32. Blank space, batter's card 63, F9. Bob Welch. Bob Welch singled his last time up. Bat 250 now. Right around where he should be. 31. Blank space. Batter's card 45. L1 lines out to his counterpart. Two down. Bottom of the fifth. Davy Lopes. Davy Lopes singled and grounded into a fielder's choice. Pitch to Lopes 56. Possible strikeout. We rolled an 8. He is an 8 plus 1 is a 9. Strikeout for Whitson. I think that's his first. Yes, it is his first strikeout of the day. And he gets his first real 1-2-3. The only other one he got was on a caught steal. So that was a legitimate 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the top of the sixth now. Giants maybe starting to get a little offense going here. Whitson at the plate. Whitson flew out his last time up. Pitch to him, 12. Possible walk. We have a 2. Will not do it because we are on a 14. Batter's card 16 is an F9. Whitson goes down. And that brings up Billy North, who was grounded out and lined out. Pitch to North, 64. Possible strikeout, 13 against right-hand pitcher. The 15 plus 1, 16. We have a strikeout, 2 down. Struggling. It's almost embarrassing to play these guys sometimes. Max Venable, he is grounded out twice. Pitch to him, 25. Walk plus. He is a 12. Goes up to a 22. We have an 18. That is a walk. Venable is on base. Not a hit, but it's a base runner. Jack Clark. Wrong guy to have up with guys on base. Jack Clark has struck out and flown out. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch to Clark, 12. Possible walk. He is a 15. We rolled a 1. That's 2 walks in a row. And all of a sudden, Welch can't find the plate. We're touting that strikeout walk ratio earlier, and look where it got us. Darrell Evans, another poor guy to have up with 2 on and 2 out for the Dodgers because he can put it over the wall. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch to Evans, 14. Goes to the ballpark, and that's always scary because there's all kinds of HRs on there. Ballpark roll is a 53. We have a star line 2. They got lucky this time. He tries it to deep center field, but they pull it in, and the Dodgers get out of the inning unscathed. Welch is a little shaken there. Rudy Law comes up in the 6th. He has lined out and grounded out. Pitch to Law, 62. Ballpark, 15. Home run opposite. Home run opposite for Law is, oh boy, against a righty. Would you look at that? There is a lone 1 on there, and Rudy Law does what the Giants could not do last inning with their power guys up and 2 on. He plants one for a home run. Dodgers lead again. That is Rudy Law's probably first, and it is his first, and probably his only home run of the season. It's taken him 258 at-bats to get that home run. Reggie Smith. When the Dodgers smile on you, the Dodgers smile on you. Reggie Smith has singled and grounded out. Caught stealing once also. 46 range play at 12. S plus 9. I'm going to check the range first. He's a 3. 4. That's going to be a single plus 9. So we've got to go. He's a 3. Minus 2 is a 1. 6. We got to go to the chart. On a minus 2, that's going to hurt. 1 to 5, he is out trying for a double. And we rolled a 6. Is it the Giants the worst luck or not? There's a double for Reggie Smith. He gets in there by the skin of his teeth, and a little rally going on. Not a rally, but a little, actually starting to put him on now. Second inning, well, he actually had a good inning, and then now he's coming up with another piss poor one. Garvey popped up and doubled and scored. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch to Garvey, 12. Hit by pitch. He is a 3. Plus a 3 is a 6. Not there. Batter's card 45. G6 out 6-3. Runner on second. He is going to hold if the roll is higher. We roll a 3. It is not higher. He's going to advance. Now 6-3. Base runner advances. Must have been deep short. All right, 1 out. How did he go twice there? Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. I got to undo that. It automatically advances them, and I went and did it again. All right, Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker has grounded out and singled. I didn't give him the out. Pitch. Hit by pitch again. Plus 3. Plus 3 is a 6. We have a 14. Goes to batter's card again. 54. L4. We will roll a D6. That's a 3. L4. Runner on third base. Is a 3. That is an out. No, runner on third base. L4. No out. Would have been second if he was on second. All right, so that's just an L4, but no score on that one. So Whitson's trying to get out of this. Ron Say comes up. Runner on third. 2 out. Blow out twice. Pitch to Say. 41. I'll be right back, guys. All right. We rolled a 41, which is a walk attempt, or not a walk, a possible walk attempt. Possible, not an attempt. Come on, Greg. Possible walk. Against a righty, he's a 15. We rolled a 1. That will be a walk. And as we see, Whitson just got tired there from too many base runners. So I really want to do that. My favorite thing, just one more batter. And it's Daryl Thomas. He's a switch hitter. But it's a 2-1 game. Hmm. Ah, where are we at? Nah, I don't want to take Darrell Evans out. I'm going to give him one more batter. We're going to try to weigh the odds here. Daryl Thomas has singled, got caught stealing, and grounded out. Pitch to him is a 63. Possible walk. We have a 5. That's going to be another walk, and now I have no choice but to take him out. Bases loaded. That's that one more batter that gets me every time, guys. But I don't want to take out somebody that's good with a bat when we're behind, but I'm going to have to because this calls for a double switch. All right, let's see what we got for third base then. Herndon, outfielder. McCovey, first base. Metzger, shortstop and second. Sadek catching. Joe Strain can play third base, as can Walford, but Strain usually is the one. So we're going to bring in Strain, 5'9". And the pitcher then will come in. In the fourth position, clean up. And we will roll for the pitcher. It is the sixth inning, was it? How quickly we forget. Sixth inning. Gary Lavelle batting cleanup. Gary Lavelle comes in 44 innings pitched, 3-2 with 2 saves, a 2.66 ERA. He's trying to put out the fire. He does not have batter's card, so we'll put the pitcher's card in there. Lavelle, 1. I'll get rid of that. And return. All right. He's good for seven batters or three hits slash runs or walks, etc. Facing Mike Scioscia with bases loaded, two out. Big pitch and big at bat here. Let's get it over with. Pitch to Scioscia. We got a strategy roll of nothing. The pitch is a 65, and that's a blank space. We go to the batter's card. Talk about drama. 61, start line two, 5-3. He's going to get him, and they get out of the inning with only the home run. They do find themselves down by one now, going into the top of the seventh. Milt May facing Bob Welch, who has been strong. Welch is still looking good here with seven batters before he gets tired, or eight runners, base runners, and scores. Against Milt May, Milt May has struck out and grounded out. Pitch to him, 14 is a ballpark. We go to the ballpark with a 31 as a home run to the pool. We have a 14. He is a 10. That's not enough to do it. So that's going to be an out. And that's to the pool. He is a lefty that goes to right field out of 9. Did I say left field? I meant right field. Oh, good Lord. And then I put 9-3 down. Yep. I am a space ace sometimes. Out of 9. Rennie Stennett. Pitched to Rennie Stennett. What did he do so far? He has reached on an air and flew out. 53. Question mark. We are not tired, so it doesn't affect us any. We have an 8 against a right-hand batter. Is a star line 3 out F9. 2 down. I don't know whether Welch is pitching good or just as the Giants' offense is sucking again. Rich Murray. Rich Murray has not done anything. Oh, he is. He's doubled and he's grounded out. Pitch to him, 42. Possible walk. We have a 13. That's too high for him. Batter's card, 12. G6 out, 6-3. 1-2-3 inning for Welch again. And he's just on cruise control right now. Going to keep Welch in there against Lavelle. Pitch to him, 52 is a ballpark. 15 is a home run opposite. He's got 0, so that's going to be a fly out to the right field. They can catch up to that one. And that'll bring up David Lopes, who has singled, struck out, and reached from the fielder's choice. 14. Possible walk. That's a walk plus. It goes up to a 25. Yeah, I think that's a walk. Even with a 20, that's a walk. All right. Lopes on. Law at the plate. Law homeward last time, grounded out and lined out. Strategy roll says Lopes is going to try to steal. He's a 15, plus 2 is a 17. Gets a 5. David Lopes gets a stolen base. And Rudy Law again. Strategy roll, nothing this time. Pitch to Law, 26. Hit by pitch, -10. Not going to do it. Batter's card, 43. G4 out 4-3. That's going to advance the runner. See, that's what happens to that stolen base. It avoided the double play opportunity there. Now we have a runner on third instead of 2 out. Or actually, instead of out of the inning. Reggie Smith comes up, 2 out, runner on third. Reggie Smith has singled, doubled, and grounded out. 46, strategy roll, nothing. 46 is the pitch to him, possible strikeout. We have a 2. That will be a strikeout. Lavelle gets out of that inning. Go to the top of the 8th. Time's running out on the Giants here. Johnny LeMaster struck out and flew out. Pitch to him, 24. S1, but he's not tired. 36. Question mark 7. We have a 14 against a righty. That's going to be an F7. Giants are not getting any breaks. Joe Strain came in as a double defensive substitution on the double switch. He's batting 210 on the season, 286 in real life. 46 is a pitch to him. Home run question mark. We have a 6 against a righty. That passes here. But we got big old goose eggs over here, so we go to the batter's card. 54. Star line 6 out F9. They cannot catch a break. They don't have the home run guy in place when they roll for home runs. And there's 2 down now. Billy North comes up, lined out, grounded out, and struck out. 41, hit by pitch, 0. He is a 1. We have a 16. Batter's card, 13. Single to 9. I almost want to cheer when they get a hit anymore. Billy North is on with the single. That is their second hit of the game. 2 out. Runner on first. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch to Venable. Venable has walked, grounded out twice. Pitch, 14. Ballpark, 42. Home run pull. He's got zeros. That's going to be a fly out to the right field to end the inning, and they just cannot get it done. Cannot get it done. Don't have the right people in place at the right time. Steve Garvey. And Lavelle is now tired, I believe, or close to. He can go the whole inning, or almost the whole inning without tiring. He has not pitched badly, just that one walk. I'll give him Garvey. Give him a batter at a time. He doubled, scored, grounded out, popped up. 24. Possible strikeout, 18 is too high. Batter's card, 63. Flies to center field, 1 down. Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker singled, lined out, grounded out. Pitch to him, 23. Possible strikeout. We have a 6. Against the left-handed pitcher is a 5. Not high enough. We go to the batter's card, 51. G6 out, 6-3. 2 down. He is now tired. Got to watch some parentheses. Ron Say walked, flew out twice. Going to leave him in there for this batter, 54. And we get a parentheses right away. But it is a question mark. We have a 20. That will not cover it. We go to the batter's card, 63. Out P4 gets out of the inning, and I was going to relieve him anyway after that batter, so we don't have to worry about that. May not even need it, as it is the top of the ninth, and the Dodgers are facing a tiring Welch. Jack Clark got the heart of the order up there, the guys you want in there. Well, Evans is not there anymore, so we will be pinch hitting for Lavelle. All right. Welch is tired. If he rolls parentheses, we will need to pull him out. I do overrule that sometimes. We will see how it goes. He is not pitching badly, so I'll be a little lenient with him. Jack Clark has walked, struck out, and flew out. Pitch to Clark, 51. Possible strikeout, 17 is too high. Batter's card, 33 against the righty is an out F9. Long drive gets pulled in. Keep an eye on that because he's on pinch hit. We're against a righty. Jim Wolford's going to come in. And Wolford, he is. Might want to put it in here too, huh? There we go. 275 on the season. In my replay, he's 280 in real life. Pitch to Wolford, 45 is a possible strikeout. We have a 12. That's too high for him. Batter's card, 31. G1 out, 1-3. 2 down. One batter left to go. He has not rolled a parentheses yet. And brings up Milt May. Milt May has struck out, grounded out, flown out. Batting 236 on the season. He is a lefty, though, so I think I'm going to pinch hit for him. Joe Strain. Joe Strain's going to pinch hit for him, and we'll have to do a defensive sub if something happens there. Joe Strain. Oh, no, he's already in. How did Joe Strain come up? He should not have showed up. No, he already came in as a that's what it is. He already came in. He would show up. Maybe I won't be pinch hitting for him if they didn't have anybody else that could pinch hit against a lefty. Yep, there we go. Willie McCovey. Brings in McCovey. McCovey batting for May, batting fifth. McCovey is in his waning years in this season. All right. McCovey comes in batting 238. He is a lefty against a righty. Batted 248 or 204. Dude, where did I come with that 48 out of the games played? 204 in real life. Pitch to McCovey. Welch trying to get a complete game in here. 12 possible walk. We have a 16 out of 11. That's too high. Batter's card 41. F7. The game is over. Bob Welch gets a complete game. Not a shutout. Not a perfect game, but damn near. He gets a two hit, one run game and picks up the win. Whitson will get the loss. Giants drop another one. Look at the box score real quick. Dodgers go to 40 and 39. Giants drop 31 to 48. Whitson picks up his 13th loss. Not a bad line score, but just way too many hits. Untimely ones at that. Bob Welch, 9 innings pitched, 2 hits, one unearned run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. That's a damn good line. That's Inside Pitch, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Giants lose to the Dodgers, so we will see you next time. You all have a great night.